don't have audio on these clips, so I'm doing a voiceover. Reason is I downloaded the original video files from the SD card, and of course it's not going to have audio because you wouldn't hear anything anyway because of the propellers. But I wanted to check this area out again. I came here during the winter with the drone and checked it. Now I wanted to take a look during the summer here. This location right here is only a few hundred yards away from a report that was put on BFRO site several years back regarding a family that had occurrences with a Bigfoot that they called Fang. I wanted to get a closer look at this sandbar here and look for any footprints, trackways from anything moving through the area. I cut it short because when I first took off, I was using a battery that only had 40% life to it, so kind of bummed me out that I had to split so quick. Gosh, I recorded during the winter with the drone in this exact area, and now that it's summertime, it looks so much different. Really is more eye-pleasing, that's for sure. There's one of the coves that comes off the main lake. Doesn't look like there's any fishermen back in here, but that's a no-wake zone. So from the main lake to that spot right there is going to take you a good hour at idle speed. So it's rare that you see people all the way back here on boats. Die-hard fishermen will still come back here, but other than that, no. I don't know what this short clip was all about, but hey, here it is. Okay, here's where I get a little ballsy. I decided to take the drone down this path, this drive leading to an old oil well. And mind you, I'm not walking behind the drone. I'm out on the road, the main road, looking at my viewfinder and watching everything that's going on. I do recall that there was 10 to 12 mile per hour wind gusts today, and every once in a while it was moving me left and right. It doesn't sound like much, but it will move the unit. But other than that, I was impressed at how well it did. Man, if something jumped out on the path in front of me, I don't know what I would do. I couldn't run. I don't know if I would get closer with the drone or just pause and hover and record it. I don't know, but it would be pretty freaky. Right about now is when I'm going to stop the drone, and I'm going to turn to the left here, because when I was looking at the screen, my viewfinder, I could have sworn I saw a dark subject to the left. So I raise up a little bit, and then I start to move towards the big tree that you see in the center of the screen. But once I got in there a little bit, must have been just shadows playing with my head. I decided I'm just gonna raise an altitude, and you can see by the tops of the trees, these tall trees, that the wind moving around a little bit. But I end up going straight down this path here, up into the oil well, gas well, whatever it is. And I noticed at that point my battery, I've got to get extra batteries, damn it, but I noticed I was running down to about 30% battery once I stop up by this gas well, and I had to turn around and head back. Okay, now you can start to see the main lake up ahead. I tell you, it's absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, I really like uploading the original video files this way and then just doing a voiceover, because look how crystal clear it is. That's beautiful video footage. Oh, I love it. This is the last video clip. I decided to take it above a cornfield here. I think this is feed corn, and this is actually for the wildlife. I think they'll leave this all year. So I wanted to check this low spot in the field that, of course, you can see always gets waterlogged, so not much is going to grow there since it's always wet. But I wanted to get a closer look and see if I can find any big footprints moving through this spot. This video is going to end abruptly because I got both hands on my controller and all of a sudden a deer fly landed on the tip of my nose. So at that point I knew I had less than a couple seconds to do something before he took a big chunk out of me. Thanks for watching.